Hey guys, Troy Dooley here, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Usually I'm just hanging out here in the background, not saying a word, not doing anything. But I told Paul, I said, I want to do two things. One, I want a little house cleaning. There's a couple things I want to share, but I wanted you guys to know really my love story with this company, because I think that's important. I'm going to do that first, and then we'll hit the housekeeping. I better not do that. Y'all may not like my love story, so we'll do the housekeeping first. I've gotten a few things that we've seen coming across social media, and I want you guys to give some thought to some things as you're going into this fourth quarter, and momentum has really started to build for the company, for you guys individually. One of the things that constantly I see is an overabundance of passion. When people leave a team or they leave a company, you guys get passionate about protecting the house, protecting your guys' teams. And sometimes in public, you say things that shouldn't be said, sometimes in private, or what we think is private, and then it gets back, and we don't like that either. I need you guys to be taking the high road, okay? There's a great book out called The Blue Ocean Strategy and The Blue Ocean Shift, two books actually, and what that is the concept is you don't have any competition. You are the competition. Your biggest competitor is internal. It's not about being a category creator. It's about being the category king or the category queen in this case. It's about taking what you know can not just disrupt an industry, but it can shift the industry. And I think that's what you guys have here, not just with the products, not just with the leadership, but with the culture that is made up on both ends, the company and the field. It is that love story, if you will, where people aren't just seeing a temporary change, they're seeing a life transformation. Some of that is in the financial side, some of it is in the products, some of it is how they feel and how they're interacting with their significant other, their kids. And I think that needs to be the focal point. I've had to take care of some issues with some companies that are out there that have similar products. Luckily, or maybe just because I'm so old, we have relationships with so many different companies that usually a text or a phone call can nip anything in the bud. And so I just come to you guys now saying, as you get excited and as you move this thing forward and as you shift what you're doing, I would truly ask for your support with me to protect the house. This is your house. So work with your teams. Make sure if you see anything that could even be construed as derogatory, could be construed as a disparaging comment, could put us in the limelight where we don't want to be, whether that's on a critic's website or somebody on the inside of direct sales. Just work with me on that if you would. And when you get frustrated, when there's something that you want to get out there, come to me with it. Let's see if I can somehow take care of it behind the scenes, or maybe I need to be the one that talks about it so it's not so close to HB Naturals in what's going on. I just ask you that. But side note, let's get to my love story. Paula and I go back a few years back when she launched Green Organics, and it wasn't a good relationship starting out. It's just like all friendships. There's always a catalyst that brings two people together. And I had a client, a little funky client at the time, and I did a review on Green Organics that caused my attorney, who's Paula's attorney, to call and say, hey, can you meet with her? Can you talk to her? Can you do some stuff? And man, I was green behind the ears back then. I was just getting started myself. I'm trying to build an online presence. And long story short, Paula and I didn't just meet on the telephone. I literally was flying into Ohio to see my grandkids, and Paula and I were able to meet, have lunch, break bread, and I started to see something that really was unique in the direct sales space. She had nothing to hide. She just flat laid it on the table. We talked about her personal life. We talked about her professional life. She gave me something that is important to me, and it's that twinkle that you get in the eye when you're talking about your family and your grandkids and all that. And I mean, she got passionate, especially about Ben, because that was and still is to this day, that really drives her to know that, hey, I've got my best friend, my husband, my lover. He's part of my life. And we help to create some products and create a company that allows us to work together. And I don't get to see that much anymore. You know, when my clients come to me, you know, they're either backed by lots of money or they're backed by a university or some cockamamie stuff. It's not that old school story that's really a main street love story. It's, hey, I went down this path and this is the reason why. And then I realized, hey, why can't I just go out there and help millions of people? Why can't I go out there and empower women? Why can't I give a side hustle to a husband that needs to come home? The stress is too much. Why can't I build a company, a culture where we are building it around love, around life transformation? And that's what she shared with me then. And that's what she shares today. That's what drives me. And man, I drop the ball a lot too. I mean, her and I, it's not like I just say, yes, ma'am, or she just says, yes, sir. I mean, man, she pushes me sometimes and causes me to think and go deeper. And sometimes it's like, I got to go to her and say, look, I dropped the ball on this. We need to bring people that actually focus. This is their wheelhouse, because I'm not going to be able to do what we need to do. We need somebody that's going to really take it and run with us and help us. And that is so important, because as you guys look at her Facebook, as you guys have, every one of you have talked to her probably on the phone by now, you know that she doesn't have a filter in a way to try to spin something or sugarcoat it or anything else. She's raw. Her emotions are on her arms. This is who she is. This is what she wants to protect. This is what she's willing to do, and this is what she won't do. And I tell you, that is such a blessing, because I got so many clients out there that are not friends. They're not what I feel like is family. And we'll tell them something to do, and they don't do it. And it costs the field. It costs people financially. And with Paula, you know, she's just enough of a marketer to say, Troy, I want to push the envelope this far. And it's like, okay, that's a business decision. Let's roll. But whether it's me or whether it's Kevin Thompson or somebody else who says, we just can't do that. The risk is too high. And it could affect the family. That's it. And family for her isn't just her blood relations, it's you guys too. That's what excites me about HB Natural. So when you're hearing people out there that are saying, oh, Troy's not really part of that, she just puts his picture up there, Thompson's not really doing anything, his picture's just up there, we're going to make this video where you can actually show it if you want to, because that's not true. I believe in Paula. I believe in Ben. I believe in Alexandria. I believe in the team at the headquarters. I believe in you guys. And it's not easy in this profession that everybody's in. It's not easy sometimes even marketing some of the products, because it's so convoluted and complicated. But the passion and the drive that you guys have, the passion and the drive and the loyalty that she has, is second to none. You guys just got to keep cranking, keep doing what you do best. So if I can serve, if I can help in any way, all you have to do is reach out here. I think most of you have my cell phone. If you don't, we can get it to you. You can always have Paula ding me on it if you need to, but we're here to support you guys. We're here to help you in any way we can.